Driving down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good.
Hi everyone. Okay, this is my first time trying this out. Hi. Okay, I can see 30 people. Hi, come on. I'm so excited. It's my first time trying out this app. And you know, I've already asked all my girls on Instagram story to watch me right now. So basically, I know so many stuff's happening kan. So much stuff that's going on inside our heads, our hearts, our homes, with regards to this circuit breaker that's happening, not only in Singapore but basically all around the world. So much changes that have become a part of our normal life, or like not yet a norm for us. We are still trying to accept it and make it as a part of us. Especially speaking for all moms, home-based learning. I don't know how you moms are coping through these very tough times. So let me know. Leave me your comments right now. So I'm actually checking through your comments and trying to answer them as we go along. Oops. Oh, hi Rima. I'm seeing your comments right now. So I'm just gonna say read your comment as we go along. So what are some of the problems that mummies face for home-based learning? I want to share with you. I want us to share with each other. I have received some comments from moms who are actually extra stressed this year because some of your kids are actually having huge exams at the end of the year, like PSLE or your O levels or N levels, or if you're like it's your first year in primary school for primary 1 students. I will be very stressed. I'm already very stressed right now with both of my sons in preschools, because it's very different, I'm sure, how they are in class versus how they are with me at home. Tak nak dengar cakap. They'll be like, having like this 5 minutes spent in front of the laptop, watching Zoom, and I'm like, I have to be right next to them to coach them, to be like, encouraging them to keep on listening to what the teacher has to say. So let me know, how are you going through with this. Hi Diana, you're watching with us right now. No one, Sal, Ayu, hi Wichuan, hi Aini, salam girlfriend. Thank you for watching me live right now. So anyway, let me know anything that you feel about this circuit breaker. How long have you not seen our moms? Today is day 11, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been 11 days or more than that that I've not seen my mom. I think this is the longest time I haven't seen my mom. That was thinking like, when else haven't I seen my mom for a very long time? I think more than a year ago when I was filming for Sentuhan Harapan. Some of my days of filming were like 10 days, 11 days when I was out filming, but I made sure that because usually I'll be sending my kids off to my mom's before I fly off, so I will see her the last thing before I fly off, or the first thing once I reach home from India or from Africa. I will like come back to Pasir Ris to see her first. And the first time I saw the news of the circuit breaker that says like we're not able to see our moms who live in different households from us, I actually called my mom and I started crying. But I didn't want to cry so long because I didn't want her to be overly worried about the condition or situation. I wanted to make it light, and I didn't want her to worry because worrying is not good for anyone's health, especially if your mom is pretty aged kan. Hi Alia, Atika, hi Rahima. So let me know how you feel about this current circuit breaker. Everyone's got different challenges. My husband was telling me that some of his friends on Facebook were uploading posts about them being terminated or asked to leave from their company because the company had to just shut down all of a sudden. And I've had friends who have very successful companies suddenly coming to a halt right now. So much stuff. I think when you initially thought you wouldn't be affected by this COVID-19, eventually all of us are feeling the pinch right now or will be finally affected. I think those who are really busy right now are people in the, let me see, in the disinfecting industries. Your services are very much required. In fact, I read this news before sometime last week that said that this disinfecting or this waste disposal company that throws away all the medical stuff had to put in extra hours at work. Instead of working 5 days a week, they're working now 7 days a week with extra hours because they have so much demand for extra cleansing kan. So but otherwise ada yang macam ada kedai makan having so much difficulties. There's so many online marketplaces right now, so much online bazaars, so much online online platforms for people to sell stuff. It's all happening right now, which is great because people's finding a different way to sell something online, and we all have to support one another. You know, you see businesses trying to support one another by promoting their friends who are selling epo, promoting their friends who are actually giving tuition online. I see that most tuition teachers who are not only teaching your math, your English and stuff like that, but teaching piano or teaching or doing stuff like coaching for fitness instructors, fitness coaches are also doing online and getting paid for it. Maybe a bit lesser than usual, but they're getting paid for their time and effort in trying to teach you one-on-one. Hi Lima, all the way from Brisbane. Hi. So Lima, let me know, how is stuff in Brisbane? Is it getting better now? I don't know for sure, but I heard that people in Perth, is it, or somewhere in Australia, in 1.5 weeks time, your partial lockdown will be lifted, apparently, according to one of my contacts there. I'm not sure for sure, but what I do know for sure is that I was really shocked when I saw that today the amount of increase of new COVID cases in Singapore was just very saddening. It's 942 cases in Singapore for today. Yeah, I was shocked. I mean, the number has been increasing, and this is, I think, that is the highest number yet. And some of the things that are pretty are going to be introduced. LTA is going to look at train frequencies to prevent crowding during this circuit breaker period. So let's hope that there will be lesser crowds in these trains. What else? Okay, do you know of anyone who actually have kedai makan, kedai kopi, or like some pusat hawker center? Apparently, okay. So I before this circuit breaker started, I was having lunch with my husband at a very well-known kedai makan in Singapore. But because of social media happens, life happens, they are not as well frequented as last time. So they were talking to us, how could they gain more customers. So we're telling her, telling this pakcik, you have to go online. I mean, this is just the wave and the way it is. You have to go online. Tapi kata, oh tak nak lah, nanti pergi online. There's going to be a lot of cut kan. Like some big boys, the delivery boys, delivery apps, takes 40% of a cut from their food. So let's say their nasi ambeng is like $10, right? So $4 goes to these companies and $6 goes to them. So they go like, there's not much profit that's left for them. So what's going to happen is, if kedai-kedai makan yang who's not on board yet on these big boys, what's going to happen is the government has said that they're going to give them a one-time help in terms of cash, which is a $500 help. So let them know, if you have anyone who have kedai makan like your nasi lemak or kedai nasi campur or your mi soto, they get a $500 funding from NEA for this circuit breaker. I just saw it, so I thought let's share with you guys. I'm sure that you or me, one of us or another, will kenal one pakcik or one makcik, one saudara, one jiran who find this info very, very helpful. So if they want help, just tell them to email between now till the end of May to NEA_HPG@NEA.gov.sg. So that's one. And let's go back to my Facebook, see who else has commented. Not many has commented. Why? So let me know if you're like from Brisbane or anywhere else out of Singapore. I have friends who are actually staying all the way in US, also having it bad in terms of partial lockdown over there. In fact, they have started home based learning about a month earlier than us in Singapore, and she was telling me, Fiza, moms are going to be big moms and big monster moms when they're at home, and I understand completely because we have low tolerance, low level of tolerance for our kids, right? Because we expect bigger and better things from our kids, although we know we can't get it, but we get like easily frustrated. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know if that's how you feel. Macam kalau anak kala salah je, you like, takkan tak boleh kala betul ni, ya Allah, kan? Or like if they're in front of Zoom for like 5 minutes and they start fidgeting, they start walking away, you're like, ya Allah, anak orang lain duduk diam-diam je, kenapa lah kau merayap satu rumah kat sini, kan? So I wanna have today's talk to know that you girls are not alone, because I am here hoping to know that I'm not alone too. So give me comments. I'm actually reading it from my Facebook screen right now. Hi Zila, hi Sal, I agree with you. Thank you, girlfriend. Assalamualaikum Fiza O, welcome salam. Someone's telling me that they have some problems with the network. Why so? Is it, do you have are you on, which network are you at? Are you on? I'm sure that last week also we've had for me it's tough for Rima, because my kids are in primary 4 and one is in PSLE and they have only one laptop to share. Kesian kan? Okay, this is one problem that I have spoken before and I have shared with my friend. But by the way, I think Zoom also can be used on your handphones, if that helps, or a tablet if that helps. And I think I saw one article about Mendaki helping students who do not have laptops at home. That has always been something I've thought about. Sebab kalau kita ada seorang anak, dua anak, maybe it is doable. Tapi kalau you ada 3-4 orang anak kan, how are you supposed to cope, especially if your children has like their ages, umur orang tak jauh. Macam mungkin like one of them is 7 years old, then 8 years old, then 9 years old. And how do you cope with them having the same lessons or different lessons at the same time? It is crazy, babe. I don't know how you do it. Hi Fiza, macam pelik dengan waktu malam, selalu pagi. I know, right? But I'm at home, so I thought since I'd experiment with his makeup, like might as well let's go live. Apa cabaran Rafi Nasir? Apa cabaran sis bila dua-dua anak you home based learning, gaduh tak nak rebut laptop? Oh my goodness, anak for home based learning. I am very lucky because I and my husband, we're very into digital stuff, techie gadgets. So we do have 2 laptops. Alhamdulillah, coincidentally we have it. So one is outside, one's inside. But I tell you, because I'm working in the morning, dua-dua, it's very hard to settle these boys without them looking at each other's laptops or them fighting. Aku tak tahulah, aku macam tarik rambut juga ada. You're not alone. I have zero tolerance for my kiddos, kata Sal. And I have more work at home as compared to when we are working in the office. Girlfriend, I know what you mean. I couldn't even I get it. Okay, for instance, so I'm very lucky I have this editing device at home. But if I were to be at work and I'm editing this small little capsule program, I can take probably, because I'm pretty good at it, I can take maybe half an hour, maximum to an hour if it's a new program for me to edit it. But because I'm at home, it takes me 3 to 4 times the amount of time, because I will be distracted. Like, I'll be distracted by someone crying, by someone fighting, by someone shouting, by someone jumping on me, it's always something else. Hi, Daniel Martin is watching. I'm a big fan of Daniel Martin. Daniel Martin is from 938, CNA 938. He is amazing. He's amazing. Daniel Martin, hi. Hi. CNA 938 is such an amazing radio channel. If you have not been listening to it, you have to. It's the best updates for anything COVID related, anything that's the latest that you have to get updated from Daniel Martin's amazing. Okay, so anyway, where else? Okay, Ain Angel. Susah sangat sis. My girl are taking their PSLE this year and she's already worried and she's already lost hope for PSLE. Oh, please don't. I saw an article also earlier on today that there'll be some changes, some adjustments to be done for those who are taking their A levels. That's for A levels, and I'm sure there will be news about O levels being tweaked. So tell her, do not lose hope. I mean, everyone else is already worried for PSLE. I mean, she's not the only one doing home-based learning as a P6 student. So are the hundreds and thousands of other students who are in the same boat as she is. So there is no reason for her to lose hope because she is in the same boat as hundreds of thousands of students. So hi Jamil Frankfurt, hi Fiza. We are here in Germany. We are also on HBL on home-based learning since 16th of March and will be extended till early May. Orang Germany. So how is it like in Germany? Are you guys how are you guys coping in Germany? Do you guys have amazing home delivery service like how we do have it here in Singapore? We have all these great delivery food services. As for the groceries, I saw somewhere that they are very, very packed. If you were to order today, you'll take a week for them to arrive to your homes just because they are really overly burdened right now. But we are still allowed to go out and buy our necessities. Like right now, I'm still allowed to go out with my mask on and go and buy like my bread or like if I need my rice and stuff like that. I am still allowed to do so. But I must wear my mask. For us Singaporeans, if you go out without your mask, you'll be fined $300. Let us know if Germany is doing what are the rules and regulations right now, what's happening in Germany. I want to know. So kata Sal, yes, Mendaki is reaching out to families who need support in getting a laptop. Even schools are reaching out to families in need of getting the laptop. Thank you, Sal. Are you guys helping? Are you guys asking help from your schools? This is a thing that I also understand. When I was growing up, it was very difficult. I just felt it was difficult for me coming from a big family of five siblings altogether. I wouldn't be able to imagine how it's going to be like for me if this was to happen during my times. There's 5 of us, and for sure there's not going to be 5 laptops. Probably only 1 PC, and all of us fighting and scrambling for it, right? So I cannot imagine me taking my A levels and my brother taking his N levels and my sister's taking the PSLE, and we're all scrambling for the computer or laptop. And my heart goes out to you. I hope that you do not feel shy or frightened to ask for help from your school. This is the time for you to just be bold and get help. Okay, this help is very necessary. Go and get it. So as Sal said, Mendaki is giving help, and so are the schools. They're reaching out to families who are in need of laptops. So Jamil Frankfurt, who's in Germany right now, he says that we can only take away aja. Restaurants are closed and people here are already getting used to it. So shops that are not more than 800 square meters can be opened, but restaurants, salons and big shops still need to be considered when there is a revisiting of this thing and me. Okay, thank you so much, Jamil. So shops that are not more than 800 square meters. Oh, that's interesting. I think all the malls here are closed as well, kan? Except for I think let's say if you're going to a Tampines Mall, I think the only shops that are open will be shops like your normal big restaurants like your Pizza Hut, what else? Maybe a bubble tea shops, which are part of the essential shops. Because without these bubble tea shops being opened, or your like pizza shops or your pasta shops being opened, how do you order them online, kan? So those are opened. The other day I heard that okay guys, I need your help. I need to buy stationery stuff for my kids because I want to do art and craft with them. Because Awesome loves to do crafty stuff, and that is one of my biggest regrets, that I didn't buy enough stationery stuff for my sons. So I have been looking around. So I heard from my husband, who heard from someone online saying that Daiso is opened. So I went to the nearest mall to find Daiso, and Daiso is closed. So let me know where can I possibly get, I need to buy colored paper, construction paper. What else do I need to get? pom-poms. Not accessories. Oh, essentials, I know. But where can I get a shop that has got kata Zifa, what is the topic for today? It's about home-based learning. It's about home-based learning. But you know, basically anything that's got to do with circuit breaker. What's the thing that you're actually facing right now? Rafina say, why bubble tea, Fiza? Because Fiza O and bubble tea tak boleh dipisahkan. I know, I just had my bubble tea just now. I have like I had two because $10 minimum. So I bought one brown sugar milk tea. The other was brown sugar fresh milk. Slightly different, but similar but different. I finished them both. Okay. Ada katakan di sini, kata Rima, Popular Jurong Point is open. But Sal is saying that it's closed kan, Popular kat Jurong Points. So is it open or is it closed? How is it? Is it open or is it closed? Popular. So Go Giant near IKEA, semua ada. Electronics also ada. If you think to buy extra fudge, to buy extra food. Okay, so wait, once again. So from Jamil Frankfurt, who's in Germany right now, our social contact bans to stay away from people 1.5 meters, only 2% at most, and this will be extended till 4th of May. Yeah, same for us in Singapore. Ours is a minimum of 1 meter. Yeah, or like better than that, further away than that. For us in Singapore is we're not allowed to eat at all, dine at all at any kind of possible venues you can think of. At hawker centers, restaurants or whatever, you're not allowed to sit at all. Be it 1%, 2%, you're not supposed to sit at all. So that is a very clear thing, and we have got these ambassadors walking around with a red armband to monitor whether you are breaking the law or not. But there are also some cases of people roughing up the ambassadors, roughing up the officers. Although it's really obvious that they are in the wrong. Orang dah suruh pakai mask, pakailah mask. Kalau salah, cakap minta maaf, you know, because you are in the wrong. Ada yang action degil, dah tak pakai mask, orang cakap pakai mask, dia keluarkan handphone, record the officer. I mean, like, what's the point? What is the point of your arguments? No point. I'm like, degil orang-orang ni ada yang rindu Fiza O buat the O show. Oh, ya ke? So sweet. Hi Fiza, most of the malls yang open is F&B only, like Bedok Mall kan? I'm sure all these big malls which are open. Okay, I want to know. Okay, do you guys know whether Takashimaya is opened? I know it's not an essential thing to ask, but I know that Takashimaya has got the basement level. They have got this huge cold storage which has got amazing fruits over there, and kat luar tu kan ada kedai-kedai jual makanan kan, like a few of them is halal and sells like amazing mochi. Not sponsored, public service announcement, halal mochi guys. Okay, yes, to the O show. Stop it guys. I think I and Dole or here's more requests for to the show every night besides having a bubble tea every night. Stop it. Okay. Hi Liza, salam dari England. Hi, what time is it right now in England? I want to know, is it, are you 6 hours behind us? No? Are you, I don't know, if it's 6 hours behind us, which means you're like having 3 p.m. over there. How is it in England? Is it very quiet over there, just like it is in Singapore right now? Can you imagine, when I go home from work, usually there's a lot of cars kan? So what I do enjoy is the empty roads, the quieter roads, and the other day I was at the airports because there are certain food areas to buy and leave. It's so quiet there, and it makes me a bit sad because our airport is one of the busiest in the world. I mean, it has been ranked as number 1 in the world a couple of times, and to see all of the to see it being so empty, it just feels like it's real, man. This COVID thing is real. And the other day, I think it was just about 2 weeks ago, before the circuit breaker actually happened, I was sending off my sister to work, And that was the last time I actually sent her off to work, because that was before the circuit breaker was announced. By that time, there was like the flights were all cancelled. Can you can see, like, if you were to drive past the airport, you will see the, what do you call it, the area that the airports that the planes park at? What do you call it? Don't make me say car park, man. What, I don't know, what is it, the what bay or the what landing area. There were so many planes parked there. It makes me feel like, oh, what's happening? Like, that is just in Singapore. Can you imagine all around the world the same scene is happening? So when we drop her off at the airport, we drop her off at Terminal 1, I think. It was partially dark, and there was no one at the counters, because obviously no one was flying off, kan? And that already struck a chord in me, like, how long is this gonna be? And so when the news, the airways, okay, thank you so much. Ada panggil airways, ada panggil airport, ada panggil depot, the depot. Is it called the depot? Mantap betul slang orang Malaysia, bro. Apa ni? Hi Fiza O, JB sekarang pukul 9 suku. Pandai kau JB sekarang pukul 9 suku. Malaysia lockdown dah hampir sebulan, dah jam otak ni. Okay, I have a good friend. He is from Kedah actually. So the lockdown that Malaysia announced was just all of a sudden, kan? So if I'm not mistaken, the PM announced it on an afternoon, and then the lockdown was going to happen like the day after midnight. So I've had friends from Singapore who were actually on a flight to KL to shoot a video, and they had to take a coach back to Singapore so that they won't be stuck in KL. Because by then Singapore was not allowing any flights in and out, just coaches in and out of Malaysia. And one of our other friends who stays in Kedah. Okay, this is our Kedahan friend. So from Singapore he rushed back to KL. So right now he's in KL and he's stuck. Because I'm not sure kalau orang Malaysia yang sedang tengok sekarang ni, are you guys segregated in terms of zones and areas? Like orang Kedah, you are not allowed to like go up to orang KL, you are not allowed to go out of your zone, kan? What is a zone in KL? So he is expecting to celebrate Ramadan and Raya on his own in KL, and that is such a yang ini. Hi Fiza, kata Liza. Sad to say, we have one Singaporean Malay sister here as one of London's COVID-19 victim 2 days ago. That's so sad. So that was a Singaporean Malay lady. She has stayed in London for a long time. I'm gonna find out about her. That's so sad. How long has she struggled with it? So Andrew Wong said this: my cousin tak sempat nak balik rumah, so dia stay at KL lebih sebulan, sudah tak balik kampung. Most of them are like this, kan? Dia orang kat KL and then yang ni her kampung is in Kelantan. I'm so sad. Kata Andrew. Is she alone? And I think also, kan, orang yang feel very jammed and stuck in their homes for this COVID or circuit breaker, or in Malaysia they call it partial lockdown, perintah what was it? Is it no, it's not partial lockdown, it's RMO, restricted movement order. I think it's also depending on how big your house is. If your house is huge with a beautiful landscape at your backyard, I think the feeling of being jammed is not as strong as I know everyone's feeling jammed in your own way or other. Tapi I rasa macam, you imagine if you have a big family and you're jammed in a 2-room flat, for instance. I think the struggle that they have is a lot more intense compared to anyone who has a family but you're living in a mansion. Like that kind of mansion that kalau you merajuk dengan your wife, you can choose not to see her for the next 1 week. Like that kind of huge mansion, you know what I mean? So that kind of lockdown or that kind of macam partial lockdown, I think would not be as jammed teruk as those who are living in little spaces, kan? And there was one poster that I saw that really hit me, and I feel like let's not complain about being bored at home, because we are so lucky. We're living in a time that we have this internet, we have like boundless movies to watch on Netflix. I've been watching Money Heist. So okay, let's get back to where I was. Yeah, compared to those who are actually struggling in getting real food. So there was this poster that was up on Instagram, and I was like, kesian that some of us are being jammed at home and thinking like, what are the other activities for us to do, when there are some people who are trying to figure out a way on how to get their next meal, or how to make sure this meal of theirs gets to be maximized for the entire day. So I know of friends who are so amazing in trying to set up funds. I think I'm gonna ask her. I don't know whether she's online. Or is she online right now? So she is gathering for 100 families some packages worth $300 each of food for them, and I thought that was an amazing act. I actually shared about it on my Insta story. Okay, anyway, Andrew Wong, she says it's your housemate. She's got one housemate, but the place is kind of small. Tak boleh keluar rumah, kata Cok Bijok. Daerah hanya 10 km, boleh bergerak satu tempat saja. Malaysia panggil tu sebagai PKP, Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. True says the struggle is real, kata Junes. Hi Junes, is this Junes? I'm not sure, because my husband's got a friend, his name is Junes, so I'm not sure the same Junes. Hi, what is this? Irwan Azli is also my husband's friend, so hi guys, thank you for watching live. True says the struggle is real, I know, right? Okay, so someone told me that, Fiza, I PM'd you something. Okay, I'm going to check my PM. How do I check this? Okay. Okay, so Shaz Hazlin, I think, are you from Malaysia, Shaz? You dari daerah mana? You dari KL, dari JB? I ada kawan dekat dengan, where is all the races that's happening in Malaysia? Epit tinggal dekat Skudai. Is it Skudai? I'm very bad with places. So he stuck there as well. So Shaz, you kata we can't go to another state unless if there is no emergency. The police will ask you to turn around immediately. I see. So all the important gantries are all blocked lah kan? Is it by military police or police? Yang ni, okay, kata Fazni, about space not to mention. Oh yes, thank you for mentioning this, Fazli. So Fazli said this about space not to mention. Cases of domestic abuse rises in this time. Victims of abuse see the abuse getting even worse before, and now dorang tak ada tempat nak lari dari their abusers, and they don't know how to minta bantuan, and they have to face the abusers 24/7 as compared to when they can escape through work or other commitments. Yes. Thank you for raising this up. So, okay, so before we had our circuit breaker in Singapore, me and my girlfriends, we are always sharing about the latest stuff around the world. So I know that people in the UK and people, in Italy were already having their partial lockdowns kan. So what happened was the increase of domestic abuse went up, and I was like, why would there be domestic abuse at this point of time that we're all so worried for each other? We all akan rasa lebih sayang lagi dengan keluarga kan, macam like you're so scared of being infected, you're so scared of infecting your family and them dying, you're so scared of losing them that you do not think that domestic abuse will be a thing. But then it's true, because you have low tolerance level for your family members, and like with home based learning, mummies are facing a lot of stress as well. So, but what's happening is for these domestic cases, there are cases of husbands being very angsty about not being able to go out and find job, or like out working for their family, and then they take it out on their wives who are helpless. They take it out on their kids. And in Singapore, I'm going to share with you this number, okay? If you're like hang on, I'm just looking through. Kejap, I'm looking through this. Mana ni phone number ni? Just give me a moment, okay? I'm just going to go through my WhatsApps. My good friend actually sent this in a group chat, and I thought this is very, very helpful, and I'm going to share this with you. Okay, so Singapore, I'm not sure about Malaysia. If Malaysians, you guys have the number to share with me, just leave me in the comment and I'm going to read them. In Singapore, do you know that we have a 24-hour national care hotline? And this national care hotline, I think it is amazing because it's got 300 volunteers manning these hotlines. So kalau macam I know that sometimes it's hard to make calls, especially by the abused, because these abusers are around watching you. If you're living in small little homes, 1 room flats, 2 room flats, kalau you berbual nanti orang dengar kan. So you want to get away from them by talking in the toilet, whatever, when they're sleeping. Please do so, because these hotlines are 24 hours. And the best thing is, these hotlines is being taken care of by over 300 psychologists, counselors, social workers, psychiatrists, and public officers who are trained in psychological first aid. So the number is 6202-6868. One more time. 6202-6868. And this is an initiative, I think, that's been launched by Minister for Social and Family Developments, Desmond Lee. And I think this is amazing. If you have anything to talk about, you're worried about losing your income. I know of a lot of people losing their income overnight, especially freelancers, orang yang ajar menari, orang yang ajar tuition, people who have courses from schools to schools. You guys are the first, in fact, to be affected kan. Sebab I know that schools have cancelled all extra classes as early as 2 months ago or 3 months ago. They have cancelled all these extra classes. People coming to schools that's not considered as essential. So by then, their jobs are already affected. And then one of them told me that one of these people actually got in touch with me and said that her husband is working as a steward. So can you imagine the combination of them both? And now they're doing Grab food. So she was crying. She's like, it's so tough on both of us. We have a family to take care of, kids to take care of, and now my husband is not well. It's just me alone. It's so tough, mashallah. And if you need help to talk to someone about it, just call this number 6202-6868. And I'm gonna just do these talk shows every now and then, so that you all can connect over here. If you all have any problems, just put in the comment section below. You all can just contact one another from here on, and I'm just hoping that somehow or rather, we can help one another from here. The next one that I hope to do is, I hope to be able to interview some of my friends who are actually doing this fundraising for certain communities, for families, and so inshallah, and may those people who are in need of help, may you be reached, and may you feel that you're empowered to also reach out and get help for yourself. I'm gonna leave you soon. See you again. What are the days that's best for me to do this live? Weekends, weekdays, what time? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8:30 after Isha. What is it? Or like afternoons, 5, 4. What would be a good time, since most of you are at home right now? So let me know. Most businesses are affected. Orang jual baju raya affected, I'm so sure, because we do not know kan. Big hugs to you guys. I just have so much inside here to even express it out. But I hope to see you girls and guys soon, and I'll see you again on my Facebook Live. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Miss what lah? Miss Fiza O. I think. How can I forget my own channel? I'm gonna kill myself for this. Apa ni Fiza? Is it Miss Fiza O? Is it your Miss Girlfriend? Your Miss Girlfriend. Astaghfirullahalazim. So someone's commenting this 9 p.m. every day. Are you crazy? Every day? Rafi Nasir says every day. Rafi, he is telling me that I should binge my bubble tea and do it every day. Zifa, are you saying every day? Are you guys kidding me? Shaz, every day at 9, please. Sal, hugs Fiza. Oh, hugs, babe. Sal is actually, I got to know Sal. Okay, if you see Sal Abdullah, is it? Sal, I got to know her last year. No, 2 years ago, mashallah. So Sal is actually instructor of salsation. That kind of like salsa dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. I promise you, at the end of 1 hour, you're gonna sweat buckets. I thought I was dying at the end of the hour. I was raising my feet like never before. I was like doing all that kind of like stuff. I thought like, how can you sweat when you're just doing like salsa, right? Oh man, sweat like mad. So I'm sure Sal is affected as well, because Sal herself is a instructor, but I see Sal online, and she also gives all these online classes. Good for you, babe, that you're doing this. Miss Fiza O lah nama channel. Oh, see, I forgot my own channel name on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, please. Miss Fiza O. Hi Fiza, I've sent the details of Singaporean first Malay victim in London through your messenger message. Okay, I'm gonna check right now. Okay, I'm gonna check. How do I check? It's weird, but do you know that it's very difficult for me to even, I do not know why. Hang on. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How do I check messages? Can you imagine? I don't even know how to check messages from here. Where is my messages? Guys, I'm already sweating finding my messages. This is crazy, right? This is the real Fiza O. I'm panicking because I can't find my messages. This is crazy. What messages, eh? How do I find messages? Help! Anyone? How do I see my... Can you imagine? How do I see all these PMs? Macam mana nak jumpa, eh? Oh, inbox. Astaghfirullahalazim. Ya Allah, Fiza Osman. Okay. So, salam Fiza. Dengan duka citanya, saya ingin mengumumkan mangsa COVID-19 pertama seorang wanita berumur hanya 41 tahun sahaja, warga Singapura di London, England, arwah jatuh sakit dari virus ini hanya dalam masa 5 hari sebelum meninggal dunia semalam di Hospital North Middlesex, London. Arwah meninggalkan suami Paul dan 2 anak perempuan yang masih kecil lagi. Saya minta doakan dan salam takziah dari kaum muslimin di sana. Maybe you can share with us nama arwahnya. And it's so tough, like it's so real kan, looking at all this death and cases. It does not mean that only if you're very old or you're having a lot of chronic illnesses, that means that you're actually, you know, you can succumb to this disease. It's basically, you know, any one of us, and we've got to be very careful about this. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing with us. I really appreciate it. You, you know, sending me your DMs. I've sent you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Sal, for your messages. And again, I hope that all of you freelancers who are affected by this, you found another way to get your extra incomes through coaching online. And guys, nothing is free. If you wanna, you know, give support to your extra tuition teachers, maybe you can work out an extra new package with them, because you're not meeting each other anymore, right? Or like you're not going to over to the center, or they're not coming over to your house to teach or give tuition to your kids. Probably the fee can be prorated because it's still their time that's given to your kids to teach them, and vice versa for those who are also giving online fitness lessons. Also could be, you know, there could be a new package of price of price package for you guys. Whatever it is, I hope that you guys are finding new ways to make income, to find money online, and through new ways. And may these new ways be even more be even better for us. You never know, kan? There's always hikmah in everything. But this uncertainty of what's happening tomorrow, the week after next, it's also, you know, mind-boggling for me. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I'm not sure when. Someone's telling me to do it every day. I'm not sure whether it's possible for me to meet you again tomorrow night. So if I get let's say if I get 100 shares, I'll do it tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Only if I get 100 shares, which I don't think I'll get 100 shares. So I don't think I'll see you tomorrow night at 9. But if I do get 100 shares, I'll see you tomorrow at 9. Who knows? Inshallah. I'll see you again. I'm gonna end this stream right now. Ta-da! Da-da-da! Kau tengok. Kau ingat? Sudin je ada trumpet. Aku pun ada.